Weathering the weather with Ed. Sometimes he's cranky, sometimes he's goofy, but he's always got a joke. Before I met him, I said meteorology. Hey, guy, that's not for me. But now I'm weathering the weather with Ed.
All right, bravo. All right. Sign her up. That's Christy B, right?
That's
Because if I gave you a real name, we'd be on all day.
That is definitely her name.
All right, Christy B. All right, great. All right, bravo. Sign her up. Okay.
All right. So now
But don't give her more than what I'm getting. You can get triple my salary. 0.
All right. So now that we've introduced Christy B and that amazing opening jingle that she's written for us.
Amazing. She wrote that too.
I think I said that.
She's under therapy, right? No. Well, you are. Sorry.
I am.
Sorry,
yes,
Christy
I'm
B.
the one under therapy.
Well,
welcome to today's episode of Weathering the Weather with Ed. I am Mark Rushlow, and he is not. And
really?
yeah.
I'm Eddie C.
Eddie C. That's right. And if you want to ask us questions about the weather, actually, if you want to ask him questions about the weather, probably a better idea.
Yeah, we got to get viewers for this, though.
Yes, if you're watching, let us know, okay? Even if you don't have questions, you just got to let him know.
Let us know? I'm tired of plugging into the YouTube and getting the numbers up. Come on.
All right, so, yes, if you have questions, send them to us at weathered@westfordcat.org.
You're yelling. Stop it.
Sorry. I know, they're right
The
there.
hair goes off. Well, you know that. The hearing becomes acute.
Thank you. He called me acute.
Great. I didn't say you're cute. The hearing becomes acute. Go ahead.
Yeah, all right. I remember it differently. Anyways.
I say that in the best light possible.
Today's episode is about what?
Stability.
Stability.
But first,
ironic.
First, why is it ironic? Because I'm unstable?
Hey, you said it.
You agree with me. We have corrections.
Oh, we do. We do have corrections.
Well, yes.
About last week's
Yes,
show.
last 2 weeks ago.
Last 2 weeks ago's show.
All right. The first correction is, why am I here? Now, the first correction is the wall cloud.
Yeah, I screwed that up.
Hey, no, it wasn't your fault because the whole page was just about wrong on where you got it from.
Yeah, but where did I get it from?
Noah, baby.
Noah, that's right.
The government, you know, they're too busy with the phones. They couldn't get the pictures right.
Noah screwed it up.
Not
so
my fault. We'll be focused. It'll be your number.
All right.
All right. Accidentally, what's this for? Accidentally, the picture. Oh, there I am. Accidentally, a picture of a tornado was put up. That's not the wall cloud, but you can see now that's the wall cloud of a hurricane. Thank you. Also a hurricane, if it happens to be a male.
It's a beautiful wall cloud too.
What are you falling up? You're married. What are you doing?
Hey, you know, I can look at wall clouds.
I'm not done. I'm not. It's raining. I'm not. You ought to put a roof here. Now, there was another error. The Cuyahoga River. Cuyahoga. The river. I said it was in 1969 that it caught fire. I said 1966. Can't you correct it? It was 1969. It caught fire. And the photo that was up there is from 1952. You couldn't update it? But here's the real punchline. Where the hell? Oh, there we are. The punchline is that 13 times, starting in 1868, the river caught fire. Nice. Okay. So, yes, I'm done with the corrections.
That's it? I can't believe that's all we screwed up.
What you mean we, white man?
Hey, you said...
That's from Tonto with the...
You said it wasn't my fault, so...
I wasn't.
See?
I can't remember everything.
All right, so today we're talking about...
What do you mean we? Oh, yeah, go
Today
ahead.
you're talking about atmospheric stability.
Well, I can really hear the rain.
Now, I had one question right off the bat.
Yes.
Wouldn't atmospheric instability be more interesting?
If you're talking about me, yeah.
Well, wouldn't it?
Go ahead. Why? It doesn't matter what you call it. No, we call it stability, but you can say there's several types of stability. Or instability. Absolute stability, absolute instability, and conditional instability. So there.
Absolutely. Now, you going to explain what each of those are? Or?
Maybe, if we get there.
Oh,
Already been 10 hours before we started. Go ahead.
You're so mean.
Boy, it's really raining.
All right, so do you want to start with your questions or questions from the audience?
What are they going to be on?
Stability.
Well, how can that be if I don't do what you want?
All right.
I'm not getting paid anyway, so do what you want.
This question is from Vladimir Putin.
Yeah. Hey. All right. It's nice to get a star on here. He's got a sense of humor, does he?
I don't think so. I tend to think that this probably isn't from Vladimir Putin.
He's very
just
smart,
to be clear.
though. He's very smart.
Is he?
He is.
Well, listen to his question, and then you tell him if he's smart. What,
Hey, I'm diplomatic.
What is stability's effect on precipitation?
Well, it's raining hard right now, so it's unstable, the air, okay? When it's sunny,
Are you raining?
what?
What?
Oh, I've gone to the bathroom before this.
All right, so go ahead.
So, what was the question?
What is stability's
Oh.
effect on precipitation?
It's more unstable, the air, and you have enough moisture available, or whatever, and you get more precipitation. When the air is stable, you don't get any. Maybe drizzle, if it's cloudy, low overcast. Yes.
Oh, look at that. I had that question
Was
twice.
Obama going to come in now?
No. Here's another question from
read them.
Lee in Georgia.
Yeah.
Hey, Ed, could you explain lifted index and capes?
Did you say lithium?
Lifted,
Lifted index. On Cape?
and capes.
All
And that's
right.
all capitals,
All
by
right,
the way.
that's enough. Cape, you're killing me here, All right, Cape, get ready, folks, because this doesn't make any sense to you. CAPE, it's convective available potential energy. Whoa, now, huh? I told you. Now, here, let me try to put this in English. It is the measure of the amount of energy available for convection. Now, what the heck is convection? Think of a convection oven. Heats up on the bottom, the air rises, and then it cools, goes across, and then sinks and comes down and keeps going. In the sky, you'd see cumulus, or cumulonimbus clouds. All right. CAPE is directly related to the maximum potential vertical speed. What the hell? This isn't English? An updraft is what you get in a thunderstorm. The air's rising. This downdraft comes out. Rising. So the faster it's rising, the more it's exciting. Bad word. Thus, higher values indicate greater potential for severe weather. All right? And as with other indices or indicators, there is no threshold values, correct English, above which severe weather becomes imminent. This is for thunderstorms. When estimating thunderstorm probability, one should always have a look at the lifted index. And by the way, I'm going to read the lifted index here, all right?
Go ahead.
Hum while I try to find it. Don't call us, we'll call you. Put Christy B on again. I had this numbered. I know, it's good to be prepared. All right, here we go.
All right, I knew you'd find it. Just put that
Forget
anywhere.
it, the lifted index. The LI, a common measure of atmospheric instability. You happy now?
I'm very happy.
Negative values indicate instability. The other one was positive values. All right. So the more negative, the more unstable the air is. Well, it must be negative. And the stronger the updrafts are likely to be with any developing thunderstorms, like yesterday, for instance. Whoa. However, there are no magic numbers or threshold lifted index values which severe weather becomes imminent. In other words, good luck. They both do that. They're the two indicators. And you know how long it took me to find capes? I found capes in a store.
Superhero capes?
Huh?
Superhero capes?
We got super. Yeah, I got two in the closet. Go. Yeah. Okay.
I'll let that
Thank
one
you.
go.
Well, that certainly was exciting. Throw this away now.
All right, now I have a whole bunch of stuff that you've prepared.
What does that mean?
It
Oh, go
means
ahead.
that you put it together.
I never put anything together. I break them up.
Okay.
All right, go ahead.
All right, first one. What are the three states of matter?
Wyoming, Ohio, and Connecticut.
It's not what you wrote here.
Oh, wait a minute, I'm wrong. It's Wyoming, Ohio, and Pennsylvania.
Still not what you wrote here.
Oh, the three states that matter. Republican, Independent. No, all right. Is that the house coming down? It's a truck.
That was a truck going by.
Thank you. There are three states that matter. Solid. An example of solid would be snow. No, I'm not doing a snow job. What are you looking to make like a snow job? And or ice.
Ice.
Breathing
Ice is
rain.
definitely solid.
Liquid, which is rain, or rain, which we just had.
Water.
Just they're all water. And, it's terrible. And vapor. An example is water vapor. You cannot see water vapor. Although I'm beginning to think that you can.
Clouds.
No, clouds are water droplets.
Water droplets, not water vapor.
Or ice crystals. We did clouds already. Remember from both sides now?
Mm-hmm,
From
absolutely.
up and down and in and out? Go ahead.
I remember that.
Latent heat of condensation. Go ahead. Come on, will you?
All right, sorry. We've got 17 minutes left.
It's
So.
well, pick
All right,
it
here we
up.
go. Latent heat of condensation. What the heck is that?
All right. The heat energy, you know a puddle disappears? Or a poodle?
I'm afraid, yeah.
Or you got a cat or a doggy in your house? You leave,
yes.
right? You got a lot of water there. You come back, especially on a warm day, and most of the water's gone. And you
The
think
dog drank it.
wrong, Oscar.
Dog drank a little bit?
Some of it.
Some of it.
A lot of it just evaporated. Yes.
Okay.
And it takes heat energy to evaporate the water. So that heat energy, it goes from liquid to vapor. It's evaporated, the vapor. It's called evaporation. And the heat energy is locked into the vapor until condensation takes place. For you, it's saturated, you know, when you're drinking too much.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
So evaporation causes cooling.
Right, and then when you condense the water, the latent heat of condensation comes out.
Okay.
All right, so that's where some of it came. So your dog or cat didn't drink all the water. Some of it evaporated.
Okay.
All right.
So
Well, stop saying okay and move on.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Did I yell again?
He did. I'm trying to keep
You
this straight
wimp.
in my mind.
What
Okay.
mind?
This one right here. All right.
Go ahead, will you? Now,
All right, so this one I'm not sure how to form into a question.
forget it.
But
Number 3,
there's number 3. When air rises,
and it is not
it is
saturated
not
with
saturated
moisture.
with moisture.
All right, so you get the air is at the ground, starts rising, and you see a cloud.
Mm-hmm.
That's where you start saturating the air. Means the temperature for you, for the public, would be the temperature and relative humidity are the same, but in my parlance, which is just down the street, it's when the temperature and the dew point is the same. Are the same. Sorry, we got the English here, and get this out of here. Are the same. So the temperature and the dew points and measure the moisture in the air expressed as a temperature. All right.
Okay.
Now, before you now at that time when the air rises, it cools off at 5.5 degrees Fahrenheit for every 1,000 feet it rises.
So when air rises every 1,000 feet, if it's not saturated with moisture, it cools off 5.5 degrees.
That's what I said. You just changed the words around a little.
Yeah.
Good. Trying to understand
Called
this?
clarification.
For you in a minute. Go ahead.
So conversely, what happens if it is saturated with moisture?
I'm glad that you said that. And once
Thought
the
you
air
might be.
get, you're done. You're more than one way. When the air is saturated, you rise up and you reach saturation. For instance, there's a cloud, right? And then you're releasing the latent heat of condensation. It's called latent because something has to happen to release the heat that was put in. That's condensation. So while the air cools by expansion, and so while you're cooling off that way, you're also releasing the heat energy that was put in, and so that makes it less cooling. So you cool off at only 3 degrees Fahrenheit per 1,000 feet. I did say 5.5 with the other one, right?
Yes.
Thank you. Go ahead.
Okay, so the difference between the 3 degrees and the 5.5 degrees is caused by that latent heat of condensation.
That's right. And
Excellent.
it's guilty.
All right. Now, when air rises in the atmosphere, how does it actually cool?
It cools by expansion. Okay? There's less air up there, so it cools. You want to get cooled off, you got a tire, let the air out. I mean, it smells like rubber, but it's cooling you because it's expanding.
True.
Good point, huh?
Yeah, actually, you ever get one of those canned air cans and you spray, and that can gets really cold?
You know, I should be paid, not you. You still in therapy, buddy?
Yeah.
You're going to stay there. I got
No,
news for you.
seriously, when you spray, is that related to this? How the
What's
can
coming
gets
out
cold?
of the can?
Air.
I don't know what can. Yeah,
It's
of course.
compressed
You're
air.
talking about the toilet? Yes, it is, because it's.
And it comes
I
out.
don't know. The air is cool when it comes out, right?
Yes.
Because it's expanding. It's under
Okay.
pressure. You're under. I'm under pressure. Shut up. I say that in the best light. Wait, sorry, I didn't mean to touch somebody
Don't touch me.
who's getting paid.
Your hand will
Go ahead.
disappear.
Stop it.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
All right.
Quiet in the control room again. Did these people? Oh, sorry, I hit you again.
So,
No, there ain't nothing.
all right. So,
I'm not a violent man, but you're doing it again. Go ahead.
can I ask a question?
No,
So, if air sinks in the atmosphere, it warms by compression.
that's correct because there's
Wait,
more air down
I
here.
read it wrong. Okay, I was trying to read the first one. So, anyways, when air sinks in the atmosphere, it warms by compression.
Did you say stinks?
Sinks.
Oh, sinks, okay.
Yes, sinks.
Sinks out back.
And how much does it warm by then?
Oh, as soon as the air starts, even if it's saturated, as soon as it starts to descend, whoa, I should be paid a lot for this good English here. Like, As soon as it descends, it becomes unsaturated, and you warm up at the dry rate, which is 5.5 degrees Fahrenheit per 1,000 feet.
Okay.
Is it? Thank you.
It's great.
Well, I wouldn't go that far.
All right. So now I'm very relieved that we are getting to our 3 types of stability
Not
here.
as relieved as I
I
am.
asked you that at the beginning, and you refused outright to answer my questions.
You're going to feel a little pain. You know that? Hell, you're going to feel, oh, sorry, gosh, you're going to feel, I touched you again, a lot of pain. Sick. Go ahead.
I need an adult. There are 3 types of
I need
stability.
money. That's what I hate. Stop it.
What are the 3 types of stability?
Joe, Phyllis, and Ray. Oh, wait a minute. That's not right. It's absolute stability, all right? No matter
Absolute.
what you do, the air will sink and do not. That's when the air is warm aloft. Are you going to put that stupid loft up again?
Only if you want
Rent
me
it, baby.
to.
Do it.
All right.
I'm lonely
So-
without it. Go ahead.
Okay, so what's...
Don't say okay. Go ahead.
So we have absolute stability when the air aloft is warm.
just-
Well, absolute instability
when
is
the air is cold aloft.
Thank you.
It's like taking nitro and shaking well before using. What happens? Even you know this. Thank you.
What is the 3rd type?
You need more than therapy, I'm telling you right now. Let me get a pill out of my pocket.
I didn't before I started this show.
Well, well, that's because you're working with a star
Oh, that must be it.
who's not paid.
All right.
You
Conditional
hear that, Ira? All right, go ahead.
conditional instability is what?
That's me. All right. Usually, it's waning again. Usually, the temperature is between the dry rate, which is 5.5 per 1,000, and the wet weight, which is 4.
The wet weight?
The wet weight, which is 3.0 per 1,000 feet. Boy, he looks bald. 3.0 per 1,000. So it's in between. As long as you don't get saturated, the air's stable. However, if you get saturated, it becomes unstable. All right?
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And I want to thank everybody for not sending in questions. No, they have sent some in. Go ahead.
They have been sent. In fact, I was gonna ask. I think this is a fantastic time to ask this question. This is from Rajani.
You got it right. What the heck?
Of course, I got it right.
Ladies, all right, give me a hand there.
And the reason why I got
Got it
this
wrong
right,
40,000 times. You were trying to annoy me, and it worked.
I got this right because I really like your question today.
Oh, wait a minute. This
It's
is going to
for
be an
you.
insult. Boy, it's really. Will you turn off
Why
the water?
are you so unstable?
Well, it all started at 6 weeks old. I'm from New York City, baby.
And that's why you're
That's
unstable?
why I'm unstable.
Okay. All right.
You be too. And I'm a Mets fan. What else? Oh, they lost last night again. Oh, my God.
Sorry.
They could have a chance to lose 3 games in less than 24 hours. Yes.
All right. So in our last 8 or 9 minutes that we have, can we
Wait a minute. It's not my last, are they?
Who knows?
The doctor call you?
Now, can we go through some of these questions
It's
that
damn
are?
right we can.
Some of these are reflective from last topic.
Don't use big words with me. Go
Sorry.
ahead.
Last. It's a big
Go
word.
ahead.
Topic.
No, reflective.
Oh,
Your head's
that's the
quite
one.
reflective, too.
Okay, so here we go. We're going to talk about some hurricanes because that was our last show. We
Yeah,
have
will
some
you get it
follow-up
right?
shows.
Yes, go ahead.
Yes, hurricanes, the big spinny things. Got it. What gives a hurricane its
Nice double
strength?
chin there, too.
Wow.
Oh, well, at least I didn't mention your stomach. Like a bowl of Jell-O.
I can't do this anymore.
Said that last. Come on now, get some composure. Focus.
All right, Sam from Nashua Community College really wants to know what gives a hurricane its strength.
The tropical water. That's what gives it. Has to be at least 81 degrees Fahrenheit for it to form, and 6 degrees away from the equator. 'Cause then we
6
have the
degrees of
Coriolis-
separation.
What is this, a sermon?
The 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon? No?
I'm
Anything?
Jewish. I don't eat bacon very
All right,
often,
never mind.
okay?
Anywho.
All right. It's the warm water, the tropical water. When it goes over water that's around here, it starts to get changing characteristics. Becomes Jewish. Oh, sorry.
All right.
All right.
Next question.
Go ahead.
What is the ITCZ?
It's called the Intertropical Convergence Zone.
And what is it?
I don't know. It's when the air comes together, see? The winds are different on either side. You get convergence, and the air starts to lift.
Okay.
And you're just asking for trouble. You can find that very easily. It should on a full disk satellite. You should see clouds lined up along the zone of convergence. And this time, you want to check it with me before you put anything up?
No.
Okay, why not?
No.
We just correct next time. Go
Well,
ahead.
who'd have thought NOAA would be wrong? Anyway.
Well, it's government. Why should it be wrong? Okay.
All right, so I have another one. How far away from the equator does a tropical system have to be before it can have rotation start?
6 degrees.
6 degrees.
That's how you had the 6 degrees of
thing.
celebration? Celebrate.
I'm
Celebrex. All right, go ahead.
I'm not going to
Don't
go
you
there.
start.
All right.
It's still raining, unless you have a problem.
You know, nobody can hear that at home except you. They think you're insane.
What do you mean, think? Go ahead.
It's really
You're
not
even more
raining,
insane
guys.
to be with
Really.
me. Focus.
All right, focusing. All right, here's from Stuart in Wayland, Mass.
Not again.
Again, lightning happens so quickly.
Don't say lightning when it's raining hard. Go ahead.
Why does thunder go on for a longer period
Oh,
of
for
time?
God's sakes, I got to read it. I left it in the car.
Uh-oh.
All right, because
I think we
there's
stumped
different...
Professor.
Shut up. There's different... I left it in the car, you miserable thing. There are different types of thunder, all right? There's clap thunder. Watch it. There's rolling thunder. So you can get a thunder...
So which one do you have? The clap or the thunder rolling?
You're gonna... Syphilitic cow. You know, this is really... We're gonna be off the air, you slime bucket. All right. Sometimes you hear rolling thunder. It could be different distance where you have it. In different parts, the heck was that? Wasn't that a flick of the lights?
I think you blinked.
Did I? I try not to. All right. You can have the different parts. You can have the thunder reverberate. Wow, reverberate. Today's word is
Whoa,
reverberate.
talking about big words.
Watch it. Expeditious. It's reverberating in the cloud. You're getting echoing back and forth. And you can get, or just a quick shot of it. All right, so you can get variations that way. Okay? But if you hear a tremendous blast right after the lightning, that means the center of the storm is right overhead.
Okay.
But also parts of the, say the stroke, can be at different distance from you. So you can get that effect too. That it's one's quicker and one's quicker, right? Who knows? Faster, quicker. I'm so slow. Whatever. And so you get the difference in the sound. You can get,
Because the sound is occurring at different distances from
right.
you.
And yes, thank you.
You're welcome.
He's not as stupid as he looks. Oh, I'm sorry. Your wife's going, yes, he is. All right.
All right, here's a good question from Sam Bragdon. Who has more hair, Ed or Mark?
I do, because I got a high, thin, scattered up here. Next.
Okay.
All right.
Next
We're
question.
taking a beating here.
I
But
know.
you get paid, so...
Well, you know, it's because I'm good at what I do. What can I say?
I didn't
Anyways,
go that far. Not when you're with me, pal.
this one is about global warming.
Again?
This is from Christian, and I've been sitting on this question for
Christian?
Christian from Acton. I don't know. Do you know everybody on the planet? No, of course. We
Yes,
don't.
I do.
All right, so here's the question. And sorry, Christian, I
I was
haven't
with
asked this
Moses
yet.
in the desert. I told him I got a good feeling about this black fluid here.
Are the polar bears going to die?
Well, if we keep up global warming, you know where we're all going to be? In a zoo with air conditioning and an ice pool.
With the polar bears?
Yeah. No, with you.
So Christian, the polar bears are
It's
not going to
terrible.
die.
It's terrible. Remember we had the picture of the polar bears with the shrinking ice? Mm-hmm. It's not a joke.
Oh, I know.
People, a certain party in the U.S. says it doesn't exist. Starts with an R. But let's not get political about this. By the way, do you know what Congress did today? They went to the bathroom. That was about it.
Okay.
Don't
Here's
forget
one.
to vote, you know?
Absolutely.
Stop talking at the clock. It's 2:41, second period.
Thank you.
Thank you. Go ahead.
This one's from Vicky.
Vicky Carr?
I don't just says Vicky.
She's Jewish Mexican.
Entirely irrelevant, but okay.
But it's true. You can look it up. All right, go
Here's
ahead.
the question. How do they figure out the computer models that predict the weather, and what did they do before they had computer models?
What do you mean, how do they figure out? It's done by computer. They send up balloons every 12 hours with all the equipment on it. It goes into supercomputers, right? And before that, what it was called, flip the coin, baby.
What did
They-
they
they-
just kind of look outside and go,
Yeah, because it was very hard without satellites, too. And radar.
waiter?
Yeah.
All right, so here's a follow-up to that from Buzz Bernard, or Bernard.
Bernard, at Turkey.
Bernard.
He's an author. He's also a meteorologist.
From
he lives near
Roswell,
Atlanta,
Georgia.
baby. You better watch it.
Roswell, Georgia.
That's near Atlanta. Well, my Mets are today. I can't take it. Go ahead.
Why is the Euro model touted as better than the U.S. model, particularly in the medium range?
Because it works. Whereas ours, we don't know. That's the model that got the Hurricane Sandy. It had the track correct 8 days in advance. And ours kept wavering. Sort of like, most people, well, I don't know.
So do you know why it's more accurate?
I think somebody told me that they updated the computers. We haven't got time for that because we're sending money to the Bronx, to clear. No, we're sending money all over the place.
All right, here's one from your book printer buddy, Ken.
Har.
Hey, Ed, how do you know there is a storm coming before it has even formed?
The computer models. Pick it up. What are you laughing about?
Oh, it's just funny how.
ripped it off.
What are you doing?
I don't know. All right, take it off. Give me the stripping music. What do you want? It's because the computer models pick these things up. They got to look for consistency.
So they're basically looking at things that have already happened, that have been logged, and they're looking for similarities.
No, that's analog. We don't do that anymore. You put the data that the balloons came in. Everybody sends it up. Even everybody. And the data goes into the supercomputers, and they come out with maps. And they go forward in time. But some models don't do it too well. Some have it like a quirk. They leave a 13 second. They leave a trough, dip. They have a trough behind. Others don't. And so you got to figure out which is better. There's a GFS model. Good luck. And it's been beaten by the European. The only time the Europeans.
So are we going to abandon our model and go with the European?
Well, some do.
Good.
Some don't.
If it works, good.
Sometimes you feel like a nut.
Sometimes
I always
you don't.
feel like a nut.
All right, I have one more question real quick. We're out of time, but here's a quick question. Question for Mark. Are you single? And that's
What?
Hey, this is
Question for Mark? That's
Are you single?
What?
Look, right there. And that's from Tyler in Nashua.
Oh my God!
And I just want to,
Tyler, you better knock it off here because this is getting dangerous.
I just want to say I'm not going to talk about my personal life on
You don't have any.
on camera.
I'll talk about it.
However, if you send a photograph of yourself, this is for anybody. I'll answer. Okay, that's it.
What?
What?
What? What
This
you
is
just admit you're
weathering
married?
the weather with
Ed,
Ed,
yes,
and video dating service.
Yeah. Tyler's just kidding because.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. See, look, right there. Okay. Anyways.
That's the ring that was in your nose and it got tired and you moved it over.
All right. So next week is gonna, or sorry, in 2 weeks, is gonna be what?
I have to look. Oh, low pressure areas that are non-tropical. I would say extratropical, but I'd have to explain that.
Of course.
They're non-tropical.
Okay.
They're cold in the center, sort of like you.
Cold in the center.
Your wife told me. Oh, I gave it away.
Send in your questions, weather@westfordcat.org. Don't forget to watch.
And by the way, can we take time off from the Bruins and the Red Sox?
Absolutely.
To go look at review what's going on? And by the way, I want to thank everybody for sending nothing in. I'm getting really bitter about this. I just want to mention this. Diseases don't take the summer off. Was that clear? You agree with me with that?
I agree with you with that.
Thank you. And here's the book.
And here's the book.
Sell the book again.
Right there.
Tell them about the meeting on the
Send in which meeting?
27th.
The 27th.
7 o'clock here.
7 o'clock. That's right. 27th, 7 o'clock here is the Westford Cat annual meeting.
Not hyena, but cat, right? I changed it.
Westford Cat, exactly.
Yeah, and you're going to have star power there. No, not Tom Brady.
So
Moi.
we got to get going. We're out of time.
I don't have to go anywhere. I went before.
We'll see you next time.
Bye-bye. You going to fade the block here? What's going on?
We're gonna
Fade,
zoom
baby.
out really
I'm
slowly.
gonna zoom. I can't. I'm going to zoom.
You don't have to do anything.
It's
They'll
still
do all
raining.
the work. Look at that.
Weathering the weather with Ed. Sometimes he's cranky, sometimes he's goofy, but he's always got a joke. Before I met him, I said meteorology. Hey, guy, that's not for me. But now I'm weathering the weather with Ed.
All right, Christy. It's your name, right? Christy B?
Yes, indeed.
All right. So I understand you go to college.
I do.
I
Well,
go to
thank you.
I do. I go to UMass Amherst.
Oh, was that in Amherst?
It's in Amherst.
Yes,
yeah.
thank you.
Thank you.
And the city's very big, right? You go down the street and that's it.
Right.
Okay.
It's enough.
How are the parties there?
Fine.
Okay, I think there's a lot of them, I'll tell you that. Okay, and what is your major?
I'm a sociology major.
A what?
Sociology.
A sociology major? Yeah, very, sociology, thank you. And what year are you in? I'm in my 15th year here.
I'm entering my 3rd year, so I'm a few years behind you.
Just a little.
Yeah, not much.
What, 47 years behind? All right, and what do you plan to do when you graduate? I plan to help old people. And
I already am helping old people.
Whoa, this is not good. So what do you do? What do you plan to do when you graduate?
I'm hoping to take probably a year off or so and go to grad school, hopefully in Boston.
You take a year off, then go to grad school?
Yeah.
In Boston?
Hopefully.
What school?
I'm not sure yet.
I heard of that school. It's very good.
I think so. Gotten some good reviews.
It certainly has. But the tuition.
It's skyrocketing.
About $100 million a year.
But you know what? It's for education.
Don't give me that. I paid in lira, which is non-negotiable. All right.
You paid in lira?
Yeah. So what do you plan to get a master's in? Just keep going.
Probably sociology.
Good. I see a trend here.
Yes.
All right. So you're going to UMass Amherst, the zoo, and what else? You act out there, right?
Yes.
So where'd you learn to sing?
I started singing and acting at age 5.
I started complaining at age 2 weeks. You know.
Surprise, surprise.
It was New York City. So is there anything else you'd like to? I think we should have a show on the road out there.
Yeah?
On the road. I think so.
On the road.
We packed the place.
With Ed.
That's right. Ed and Christy B. So is there anything else you'd like to say in the overtime that we have?
I've really enjoyed my time here, so thank you very much, Professor.
Thank you. And am I paying you too much?
Oh, you know what? I thought about, telling you that it was a little high.
Well, you're getting triple what I get.
That is generous.
Thank you.
That is generous.
So cheap. All right. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Excellent speech. Singer. Sorry. Very good. Whatever. No, a singer. Very good. All right. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
No, thank you. Thank you. All right. Stop flashing the thing because I know we're out of time.